Role of ceramides. If you apply beauty products to your skin on a regular basis, you may have heard the word ceramide pop up once or twice. This has become a vital ingredient in skincare creams that helps moisturize, soften and generally revitalize your skin. But ceramide is actually a molecule that already permanently resides in your skin cells, performing all of the jobs that these beauty products try to boost. Think of ceramides as the mortar between bricks, if the bricks are your skin cells. Ceramides are fat molecules in the skin that form a barrier to help protect the body and keep skin moisturized. Ceramides help hold skin together by forming a protective layer that limits moisture loss and protects against visible damage from pollution and other environmental stressors. In addition, ceramides, even more than retinol, niacinamide, and peptides, are one of the anti-aging powerhouses responsible for supporting skin's dynamic nature. Two particular ceramide precursors, phytosphingosine and sphingolipids, actually help skin make more ceramides. Ceramide is a structural and signaling molecule. It is made up of a fatty acid called sphingosine and is located within the membrane of cells, in great concentrations. These cells can be found on the surface layer of your skin. Where ceramides are located. The top layer of the skin is called the epidermis, and the top layer of the epidermis is called the stratum corneum, SC. Even though the SC is very thin, 10 to 30 micrometers or 1/10 the thickness of a piece of paper, it is the main barrier of the skin. It keeps chemicals that come in contact with the skin from absorbing into the body, and it keeps water inside the skin from leaching out. The SC contains three types of lipids: ceramides, cholesterol, and free fatty acids. These lipids have different chemical compositions and different functions throughout the body. There are 9 different types of ceramides in the SC, which are conveniently named ceramide 1 through ceramide 9, and they account for 40% to 50% of the lipids in this outermost layer. How ceramides play a role in certain skin diseases. Scientists have learned that people who have eczema have significantly fewer ceramides in their SC. On the other hand, people who have psoriasis, another itchy, flaky rash that's sometimes confused with eczema, have the same number of ceramides as people who have normal skin. However, people who have psoriasis have less of ceramide 1, 3, 4, and a subset of 5 and 6, and they have more of ceramide 2 and another subset of 5. Replacing ceramides may improve eczema. Recent studies have shown that lipids can be replaced with topical preparations. Interestingly, all 3 types of lipids have to be replaced at a certain ratio in order to restore the barrier function of the skin. If the incorrect balance of lipids is applied, it actually takes longer for the skin to heal. The healing effect of ceramides on eczema has been studied, but there are no studies yet that have looked at the possible healing effect of ceramides on psoriasis. The relationship between ceramides and aging. Once you hit your early 30s, the level of ceramides in your skin begins to decrease. As a result, your skin barrier weakens, and this can lead to certain skin symptoms, such as irritation, dryness, and redness. Some skincare products that contain ceramides may help improve these symptoms, as well as reduce signs of aging in the skin, like wrinkles. Moisturizers with ceramides are not all the same. There are several moisturizers that claim to have ceramides as ingredients, but these are just regular moisturizers unless they can show that. The moisturizer also contains cholesterol and free fatty acids. The ratio of these 3 ingredients is correct. Avoid oral supplements with ceramides. There isn't enough research at the moment to support the claim that oral supplements with ceramides can help treat skin conditions, so it's best to stick with topical moisturizers. Ceramides fall under the category of skin replenishing, aka skin identical, ingredients. Because they're naturally a part of your skin, ceramides are ideal for all skin types, even the most sensitive, breakout-prone, or oily skin. They're also safe to use around the eyes, as long as the product is fragrance and irritant-free. Ceramides are most effective when combined with other skin replenishing ingredients like fatty acids, glycerin, and cholesterol. Lipid mixtures like these are ideal for improving skin tone, skin texture, and relieving signs of sensitivity. But because no single ingredient can do everything to combat the visible signs of aging, be sure your ceramide-enriched product also contains antioxidants and what we refer to as skin-restoring ingredients, for example, retinol, niacinamide, linoleic acid, and peptides. You can also pair your ceramide with a prebiotic to boost the protection and moisture levels of your skin, since prebiotics reduce levels of bad bacteria that can wear away at ceramides. Eating a diet rich in fatty acids like oily fish, nuts, avocados, and seeds can also help boost natural skin ceramide production, so dig in. Your skin will thank you. Well-formulated and properly packaged skincare products containing ceramides will help reinforce your skin's barrier and increase hydration, giving you plumper, smoother, firmer-feeling skin with fewer visible lines and wrinkles, as well as fewer signs of sensitivity. The majority of anti-aging ingredients most beneficial for your skin aren't stable. Simply put, they lose their effectiveness if exposed to light and air, which is exactly what happens every time you open a jar. Look for products in tubes or opaque bottles with pumps or airtight dispensers. They'll keep your anti-aging products performing the way they should. Are ceramides the good ingredients for anti-aging skin care cosmetics? When it comes to anti-aging products, it's easy to be tricked into spending a lot of money on products that aren't worth it. That's because there's so much pseudoscientific misinformation out there about anti-aging cosmetic ingredients. Also, once you buy an anti-aging product, it takes you a long time to determine if it's really working for you or not. Ceramide is one of those buzzwords that gets thrown around a lot in the beauty industry, especially with regard to anti-aging. Ceramides are lipid molecules, a special type of oily wax that's naturally found in our skin and other places, found in high concentrations within cell membranes in the upper layer of the skin. In fact, the word ceramide comes from the Latin cera, which means wax. Ceramides form a kind of waterproofing barrier in the upper layers of skin. They hold skin cells together, forming a protective layer that plumps the skin and holds moisture. They're not only critical for helping skin retain water, but they also help repair the skin's natural barrier and regulate cells. They also act as a barrier against bacteria and environmental pollutants. Did you know that newborn infants, especially premature ones, may be born with a waxy or cheese-like coating on their skin that prevents them from losing too much moisture? That coating is called the vernix caseosa, and it is composed, primarily, of ceramides. Unfortunately, ceramide levels decline with age, production dwindles with age, which can result in dry skin, wrinkles, and even some types of dermatitis. That's one reason skin becomes drier as a person grows older. Harsh cleansers can also disrupt ceramides and lipids, leading to dry skin. Some medications like cholesterol-lowering drugs can also alter ceramide and lipid levels in the outer layer of the epidermis. Diet plays a role too. Eating a diet that lacks essential fatty acids can disrupt skin's natural barrier against moisture loss. A certain amount of dietary fat is important for healthy skin. Not surprisingly, people on very low-fat diets often have dry, flaky skin due to loss of ceramides and other lipids that help skin retain water. Dietary fatty acids can be found in nuts, seeds, fatty fish such as salmon, and also avocados. There are at least 9 different types of ceramides found naturally. To make things even more confusing, there are not only ceramides but phytoceramides, pseudoceramides, and synthetic ceramides. For the most part, ceramides used in skin care are synthetic, whether they are true ceramides or pseudoceramides. Ceramides can be sourced naturally, but they are present at only low concentrations in plants and animals, so naturally derived ceramides are expensive. And besides, based on what we've seen, it doesn't matter if the ceramide is natural or synthetic as long as it has the right structure. It's well understood that natural ceramides waterproof skin. Furthermore, we know they do this best when they're combined with other oily materials in a specific ratio. The optimal mixture of 50% ceramides, 25% cholesterol, and 15% free fatty acids forms what are called crystalline lamellar structures, which have unique moisture-retaining properties. So yes, there is a mechanism for how ceramides benefit skin. Do ceramides penetrate into the skin? It's not surprising given that ceramides are skin-identical lipids. This is not some foreign ingredient, it's one that's naturally present in the upper layers of skin. It's been proven that topically applied ceramides can move into the upper layers of the stratum corneum. The degree of penetration may depend on what else is in the formula of skin care cosmetics. The textbook of cosmetic dermatology says that without a glycerol ether the ceramides weren't any better than the placebo. There are numerous studies on the efficacy of ceramide creams, but the problem is that there are so many different types of ceramides that can be used at different levels, in combination with so many other materials that it's impossible to pinpoint a definitive study showing what works best. Despite these problems, though, the weight of the evidence makes it apparent that ceramides can be beneficial. A Japanese study shows that plant-derived ceramides improve skin moisture better than a placebo. According to the textbook of cosmetic dermatology, certain ceramide combinations are better than a placebo at repairing skin barrier function. There are many more of these studies, so it appears there is ample evidence that ceramides really do work. Because ceramides are so important for skin's health, some brands add ceramides to their products as a way to help top up your skin's own levels. To increase the ability of these ceramides to penetrate, they're sometimes combined with enhancers to help the absorption into the skin, often made from milk fats called liposomes. The benefits of ceramides go beyond keeping skin moist and supple. Ceramides are also added to some hair care products and conditioners because they bind to the hair shaft, making it less porous, giving the hair a better shine. So, if you want to add ceramides to your anti-aging regimen, here's what we recommend. Start cheap and work your way up. Thanks for watching. Please like, share this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Best for health. Thank you.